Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck
We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
We're doing it live.
How's my
All
hair
right.
look?
This is Stumbling Down
Live and
History
in color.
Road. This is Stumbling Down History Road. Tonight we're going to be talking about He-Man. I am Jackson. We got a few new guests.
Hello, my name is Kane.
Hi, I'm Garrett again.
Hi, this is Brian.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit. What?
Sorry, Brian.
We got a call-in,
good.
Brian. And down at the end is D.
Our first fivesome.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Well, it's still very early in the podcast, so I'm going to get it out. Next episode's 25th episode live stream special. That's going to be May 7th. We're just going to fuck around.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
skipping a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, He-Man. Who knows what about what?
So, I do know that He-Man has the honor of being one of the first adaptations of a toy that was turned into a TV series, comic book, and the whole entire He-Man universe that is known today.
As we established, it was kind of genocided when they got rid of that whole thing that you can't turn toys into cartoons for advertisements. You can't not advertise to kids directly.
So you couldn't... The FCC put out a ban where it said that you can't advertise toys to kids directly, but you could turn toys into TV shows and TV shows into toys. That's what people are referencing.
What did I think it was? Nixon? Reagan?
In
One
the
of
70s, FCC.
One of those presidents.
Haley, you got anything on that?
Yeah, I know it was created by Mattel Toys,
Good one.
and He-Man was created by Roger Sweet.
So, yeah, the He-Man directly, like his whole image was created by Roger Sweet, but there was another artist that was part of like the whole proofing and getting it actually publicized into real production.
Is it your favorite artist?
No.
Ah.
However, Frank Frazetta did heavily inspire them for Conan the Barbarian. This was
Yes.
a in-house artist that was working with fucking Mattel, who I'm talking about. I don't know his name. It's Mike something.
Yeah. They kind of argue
Mike.
back and forth as to who's the real creator and who's the, I guess, the color guy and the play-by-play, so to speak, if you want to put it in like a sportscasting terms. But the guy Sweet is the one who came up with the concept, and then it was adapted by the artist who
Mike something.
who gave it the look that we see it as, because it wasn't put on paper initially. It was actually made as a figure over another figure, using clay and stuff to sculpt it to the liking of Sweet. And then he brought it to the director at Mattel, who brought it to the artist.
Well, it was the vice presidents of the Boys Toys section of Mattel.
Boys Toys, which
Boys Toys.
to this day
Toy Stories.
has to be the weirdest fucking name for
Well, what about Girls Toys?
girls' toys. Yes, but boys' toys, it kind of is like the troll toll. If you want to see the boys' hole, you got to pay the troll toll.
No, it's if you want the boy's soul.
No.
He ain't no kitty diddler. He has a whole song about not
No,
being
no.
a kitty diddler.
But if we don't get no tolls, then we ain't get no rolls. I
wrote
made that
that.
one up on my own.
I wrote that myself. I'm on the East Bank. I'm on the West Bank.
He gets it.
Yeah. This isn't exactly
Robin Hood Men in
Mississippi.
Tights.
All right, you got to move close.
Oh, you gotta.
Is that from Robin Hood Men in Tights?
It
Yes,
sure
sir.
is.
Oh yeah, great movie.
I'm gonna move that right there, so this way we can actually hear you. Hopefully.
Mike got nervous.
You've got
Kane got
such
nervous on us.
You've got such full breasts.
Huge tracts of land.
You lost your arms in battle.
Ooh, but
But,
you grew such a nice, lovely pair of breasts.
So, but as far as the whole He-Man, so basically,
Yeah, it was built on a Big Jim doll that was sold in
Big Jim. Sorry.
not Big Jim,
Yes.
not Big Jim Slade, different Big Jim.
Big Jim.
But it was sold in non-American markets. Really, Mattel was like, oh shit, Star Wars, that's fucking massive.
well, actually, what happened initially,
What had happened was
What had happened?
allegedly, if you go through the annals of the books,
Anal, you say?
anals, you got to get anals in there. Everybody likes anals. Of course, we're talking about the history annals. So if you go through the history book, Mattel was given the option to pick up Star Wars action figures, and then as Kane could attest,
Scanner.
yeah, and that was only because,
Yeah, Kenner ended up picking it up for realsies.
and then they Mattel wound up kicking themselves in the ass because they're like, shit, we missed out on a fucking moneymaker. So they went back to the drawing books and they tried to come up with a different fucking road to hit.
Well, they're trying to hit that sword and planet style sci-fi, which apparently is its own genre. Because there's different, there's like different genres, like sword and sorcery, sword and sandal. This is its own genre, sci-fi, sword and planet, as it's its own planet. Are you not getting me over there?
Oh no, I'm getting you.
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm picking it up.
Like John Carter of Mars is Sword and Planet, which I don't know if any of you remember that movie, but it was also an old pulp
I do
series.
remember that movie.
What about Zeta, Warrior Princess?
No,
I thought you were gonna
that's,
say John Cena.
Sword and Sorcery.
What about John Cena?
You can't see
Warrior
him.
Prince.
Oh, I'm so excited to see what he does in the new Barbie movie.
Speaking of which, I'm going to skip forward because when we started talking about doing this podcast, so since they've never made a live action fucking movie of He-Man,
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Bro,
Yes, they
Masters of the
did.
Universe. Come on.
Masters
It's called
of the
Masters of the
Universe.
Universe 1987.
well,
Dolph Lundgren is
1987,
the
that
action
shit, I'm
star.
saying they haven't
Dolph
made like
Lundgren.
1987.
One at a time, boys.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry, it did happen, but I'm saying they haven't remade it as if they've like they've remade everything else for whatever reason.
That is true.
With all the actual up-to-date CGI, with all the fucking cinematography, special effects, all that stuff, live action.
Well, they never
So-
updated Flash Gordon either, but you don't see people clamoring for that.
Yeah, because Flash Gordon wasn't iconic as
Makes you-
He-Man.
Well, Ted did. Ted made it iconic.
What were you gonna say?
It still makes you wonder, though, right? Because they did everything else, and He-Man has so many different versions of it in
Iterations,
cartoons.
yeah.
You know, like people are interested in it. Why not give it a shot?
Yeah.
Because I would love to see.
I
it.
would watch it for sure.
You know, I still love that movie. I really do love that movie.
I think it's going to be a hot minute though because of the shit that went on with the Kevin Smith, which I honestly liked. I
oh
mean,
yeah.
I enjoyed the Kevin Smith version.
I
I
don't
thought
know
it
why
was
it
really
got
great.
so much hate.
I guess because nobody.
It's because
What were you
it was
saying?
the lack of He-Man. The lack of He-Man. I think that was the main problem with everybody. And people forget the whole title was called Masters of the Universe. It's not just about He-Man. It's about the group that he's with.
Yeah, there's other fucking toys to collect, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you
We
think of
will-
Thundercats, it's not just about the main character Lion-O, it's about the whole group
Lion-O,
together.
Snarf.
So you're gonna have other characters. They're gonna have more of a storyline in a certain episode, and that's how the Kevin Smith version went. You saw He-Man in the first one or two, then it was about the other characters interplaying, which made the show, I thought, really good.
And you know what? They did add like flashbacks to when He-Man was around in the style of the original cartoon where they're kind of being campy and joking and not as violent. Like they were clearly kept nodding to it in like the this is how it was, remembering for the point of this plotline bullshit.
But here's a question: did they include Stinkor in that one?
Yes,
I think he was there, yeah.
he was in there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's why I thought it was good, because they actually gave a little bit more backstories with Tila, the Sorceress a little bit, Evil Lynn, not just He-Man. They actually gave a little bit of backstory of a little bit of the main characters that were going along, interplaying with that storyline.
Mark Hamill is pretty good as fucking Skeletor.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not the iconic Skeletor.
No, don't get me wrong.
No.
Original Skeletor is fucking great, but if you're gonna get like a famous voice actor to pull that off, Mark Hamill is probably the guy for it.
I mean, Mark Hamill is Mark Hamill for Mark Hamill reasons.
By the way, have you
I
seen?
want to see if somebody actually knows through the different versions. Does anybody actually know for truth? Is Skeletor actually Prince Adam, aka He-Man's actual uncle?
So I've heard tale that he is. However,
Wasn't that from one of the reboots, like the 2003 version?
I think it was in the comics.
Because I remember the Snake Way one when they had He-Man, Master of the Universe versus Snake Way, the Snake Men. They kind of interplayed that Skeletor was his uncle, and he was trying to overthrow the king, and he was trying to throw poison at him, but got reflected back, which burned his face
Yeah, that's
down
the.
to the bone.
I remember that version, the cartoon.
So
Yes,
from
and
my,
that's when Mordok, his teacher, gave him more magic so he can actually live.
yeah. So my understanding with it was the same like magic, the same power source that Mordok uses with Skeletor. Part of that ended up being what disfigured Skeletor. And yes, I also
Yes.
heard that he was his uncle through the mini comics.
Okay.
I gotta say, or even going back, the toys, the comics, and the TV show himself, all were three wildly different stories.
Yeah.
Well, no. The toys kind of fell in line with the comics because it was kind of just like, woo!
So
But-
there was never
Remember
any. There was in the beginning of it. There was never any thought to be like, oh, we're gonna turn this into any other iteration of than
Yeah,
just
they-
a toy.
yeah, they
so
just
there
wanted
was no
toys.
really like storyline. There was no backward. There was no backstory for anybody. So in actuality,
No.
the possibilities were endless. That's why they came out with this like random shit where they were in space.
Yeah, I remember
and,
that.
Like just like
Sounded
Yeah.
like you had something on there. You want to say something?
That's the massive universe in space with I think it was the He-Man with the blue pants.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I remember as a kid, I that's what I wanted, and I didn't know why. But they were cool as shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that version didn't even last the full season when they try to
No.
throw that out there.
That He-Man looked like
I've always
Ellen
called it. I've
DeGeneres.
always called it He-Man in space. And the voice character who actually played He-Man was a Canadian actor.
So, but the reason why that all went down is because they,
During the marketing pitches in order to get the toy line into shelves.
Yeah, exactly. So they had to promise an hour episode, like hour specials. They had to promise comic books and stuff because they were only going to be sold. They were being sold in Toys R Us and Toys World or something.
Yeah, it was
And-
like Kids World.
or Kids World or something
Kids
like
World
that.
was the second largest toy store at the time.
Yeah.
And they promised them a mini comic, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And then from there, Toys R Us was like, yeah, but how are kids going to even like know what to get without this comic? Like,
Yeah.
these are pretty adult comics. They can't even read. And then it was like, well, yeah, we got some specials. But then they went to
If
Filmation.
you guys want a hit of it.
They went to Filmation,
Yes.
call back to Tom and Jerry, because Tom and Jerry took over. Filmation took over Tom and Jerry for a little while.
Call back to our Tom and Jerry episode.
Yep. Filmation is very cheap studio producers, and they were just like, yeah, man, we could just do like 120 episodes in 2 years.
Yeah. They just banged it
Yeah,
out.
He-Man had 2 seasons on 65 episodes each one.
It's crazy.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
It started in 1983. The toy line started
Yeah,
in
went to
1982.
1985.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But see, back
87
where
came-
Garrett was saying, yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, and then in '87 we get the live action movie, and things go downhill
Yes.
from there.
So now, Brian,
Yes.
after you say your point, I'm going to circle back to the live action movie because that's
Yeah.
where I was going to go.
Because I was going to, back to your point where no backstory. That was one thing when they rebooted it in the 2000s, 2002.
Yep.
Snake, when they had the versus Snake Way people, they actually did do kind of a backstory of He-Man, where he
Yeah.
actually does get his powers from, and He-Man actually gets his powers from an actual person called King Grayskull,
Yep.
was basically just like He-Man. He was a little bit bigger, had a battle cat, and the sorcerer was actually his wife.
Orca?
And when
No.
and when He-Man
The
dies
sorcerer is,
or about to die,
The bird chick.
Oh,
who
yeah.
gives He-Man the powers. And when he's about to die, he puts all his empowered power into the sword. And then that goes to the sorceress. When she finds the right person, she endows Prince Adam the power of King Grayskull.
I think
That's
he was
why they
already
try to
mowing down.
interplay. Well, that's why the castle that Sorcerer resides at is called Castle Grayskull. There's supposed to be King Grayskull's castle.
By the power of Grayskull.
By the power of Grayskull. So now,
Go ahead, say it.
who is getting to play He-Man in a fucking live action?
A remade live action?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you gotta go. Chris
They really have to
Hemsworth.
tread.
Hemsworth,
They have to
yeah.
tread really lightly when they do a remake, and not to fuck it up.
No,
No, I'm
it's
saying-
got to be Dolph Lundgren still.
Think so?
It's got to be Dolph Lundgren still. He's still doing
surprisingly
Creed
good
stuff.
for his age.
I don't know. I think he's too old.
Yeah. I think
No,
he's
man,
too
I saw him in Expendables.
I,
saw him
I
in Creed.
think you could probably bring him back, make him play like Man of Arms or something, because Man of Arms is an old guy anyway, so he can be in the movie, but have him play somebody else.
I agree.
I like Manny Faces because
Manny
he has
Faces,
many
yeah.
faces.
Many faces.
Well, that was the best part of the whole
That'd be
entire
dope.
thing.
That'd be dope.
Merman.
Everything was, well, because they wanted to call him Seaman,
Yep.
but they couldn't call him Seaman. I wonder why.
Why?
See, man.
Well, when a man loves a woman,
When a man loves
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah, I just think they need to
Count 'em on
tread lightly, not to fuck up another remake, because
I think.
between Total Recall, Child's Play, fucking all these remakes, they fucking totally
yeah, I forgot
bombed.
they remake.
Yeah, but can we just have an appreciation for Jack Black coming in as the Castle Grayskull?
Jack Black will definitely wind up being in it as something.
Yes,
100%.
He could play
But
Orko.
I feel like,
He'll be Orko.
what's that guy, fucking Chris
he could be
Pratt?
Orko.
He'll probably wind up getting the fucking job.
As
He-Man.
Who'd
Yeah.
you say, Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt will fucking wind
No.
up getting
No.
No. He
Hemsworth
No,
is better.
no.
Helmsworth is definitely
Hemsworth is
better.
10 times better. For
But
that.
he's also, isn't he Thor already?
That dude
Yeah.
is Thor. That dude is He-Man. Like that's like the like.
Chris Pratt is.
You need some
Is
fresh
Star-Lord.
blood.
Yeah, no,
That's Star Wars.
that's
That's
Hemsworth.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's what I said.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I said Star Lord.
Oh, at least it's Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, a little side trip.
Sidebar.
what was
Not
the-
sponsored.
What was the TV show that was on like CW for like 2 seasons? That was kind of like a spin-off of Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think I'm talking about. I kind of know what you're talking about. The guy
You have
who
so many
travels
sci-fi
back
shows.
and forth.
Like,
But it,
like a Dramada, fucking so many fucking Star Trek garbage.
no, but this was like a comedy spin-off type, and it was supposed to be like I think 2.
He was from the
Oh,
future.
it's
Yeah. I don't know if
from
they were
the future?
cast-offs from Guardians of the Galaxy or.
No, but like everybody who died in like Arrow and Flash,
Yeah.
they all were together on this ship traveling.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hold on. That's DC, and that's DC Legends of Tomorrow. Whereas
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is Marvel.
Whatever.
You're
No, he's
fusing
saying
too
it's
many
Yeah.
like
things,
that
man.
show.
It's
to
like
him.
it. I didn't say it was the show. I said it's like it.
Fusing too many things, man.
Transformers, fucking Thundercat, not Transformers. Transformers,
Silver Cats.
fucking.
Remember Silver Cats?
What was the other one? Transformers and
Voltron?
Voltron. Yeah, it's the same.
Well, Voltron was an anime
Japanese.
first. Yeah.
I said it.
yeah, it's an
Same
anime.
fucking
Voltron's
shit.
an anime.
All right, same shit.
You're gonna get us canceled.
I'm gonna get us fucking canceled because I'm not woke.
Oh, you can't curse.
Look, man,
No, I
we're
can
drinking
curse,
Bud
but
Light.
I can't.
Shout out to our
But I can't.
shout out to our last episode.
So like my
Yeah,
sponsors, Bud Light.
That goober.
Not sponsored.
30 fucking. I'll pay $30 for a 6-pack.
Rob, we love you. You're fun. But yeah, so what to you is more iconic? The character, the toys, or the TV show?
So for me personally, I think the toys. I think the fucking toys.
TV show.
The toys, and because there's not just the toys, there's all the other merch that was fucking went along with it. Like I had the bedspread, I had the fucking everything. I had the pajamas. I had all of it. Anything that had, like I wanted to be He-Man for.
And
Yeah,
look at
dude,
you
I-
now,
Yeah,
150
but what
pounds.
really,
fucking-
but what you inspired you was it the actual toys or the actual
The toys.
show to get you all that merch though.
I asked what was more iconic, not which one inspired him more for which.
So, I mean, I guess resonating. I remember the toys more than I remember the shows. Like I don't remember like all the full plots and like all that stuff, but I remember wanting the toys, collecting the toys, and
Yeah.
getting them.
I'm 39 years old, and I remember the toys more than a show because it didn't come out till later years. We only got like a couple episodes, but I remember those toys because I remember those wrestlers, the same bodies. I was like, yo, like that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it stood out amongst
I am
everything.
oh my god, I can't think of it right now. NWA wrestlers. You know, the Ric Flair, like same body.
Yeah, everything was just like
the Remco, right?
Yeah, it was all just a
Remcos,
cookie
yeah.
cutter, and everything looked the same.
I was like, I want that.
Yeah.
And dude, I had a bruise on the back as a kid from wearing the sword all the time. Running around the plastic sword, remember that?
Yeah,
That used to
the
glow in the
yeah.
dark. You know,
Yeah.
that was dope.
The
You
power
know?
sword.
Power sword, yeah.
Power
I mean,
sword.
it had like
You ever
the Castle
see,
Grayskull, Snake Mountain. You had Battle Cat.
Castle
you know,
Grayskull.
You had everything, and then you can
What
get
about you down at the end, D?
I was gonna say, you ever see the?
No.
No, answer the
What's
question.
more iconic to you?
Oh, yeah, probably in terms, I'd have to go with the toys.
I gotta side with Brian on this one.
I go with the
I
show.
think it's the TV show because they still do memes about it. You cannot listen to Hey Yay Yay without
Yeah.
fucking thinking of that stupid fucking thing.
But for
And
me-
it's just so implanted in people's mind. It's a silly
The
cartoon.
notification sounds, you know, I have the power. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
for
mean, all
sure.
that
You know,
stuff.
I remember waking up Saturday morning, running down the stairs to watch cartoons. You know, Thundercats, He-Man, Voltron,
Thundercats was-
Teenage
was
Ninja
good.
Turtles.
Thundercats.
Nah, he
I've been
man.
trying to. We got so, for me at least, that's why we're asking it individually. So for me, I don't. For a while, I don't have.
We get
I-
it. You never had a TV.
No, yeah, I never had a TV. No, but for a while, I was going and actually actively looking for the He-Man toys. Like I wanted to collect them because I wanted to have.
still do.
that stuff, and I still once in a while I'll find myself on eBay, like searching it.
Well,
but
they
I'm
have,
never
like,
like,
the,
yo, I got to go watch episode fucking 3 of He-Man.
Oh
You
no,
know,
no, no.
like-
I'm not saying that, but
They
I think
have,
it's more iconic in terms of long lasting.
Target's got like the retro style action figures.
No,
now
I have
going
them.
on
I
and
have
shit.
them. I actually wanted to break them out to come, but unfortunately I have a toy room, so I'm actually packing it up right now because I'm moving rooms in my house. But I was.
Is it
I
an
was-
adult toy room?
Yeah, man. I got a swing.
He's got a swing.
You know.
All right.
My floor moves when you're walking slowly in a certain kind of way.
All right.
You know?
All right.
But no,
Spinning bed.
seriously, I have a toy room, so I am packing up all my stuff to move it in different rooms. But I was digging through to bring my He-Man stuff because like I have new stuff, I have old stuff because it's fucking He-Man, bro. It's fucking He-Man. You know, standing posing him and shit. I got a miscellaneous shelf, you know.
So,
He-Man's on
like, did anybody
I don't-
actually watch the spin-off though with She-Ra?
Dude, I love
Yes.
She-Ra. As a kid,
She-Ra
I love
was-
She-Ra.
yeah, it's crazy because
Well, She-Ra they did as a
met-
spin-off when He-Man was originally ending.
Well, no,
They
because
tried to draw more.
They did She-Ra as a, again, because toys are
Boys' toys.
boys'
Boys'
toys.
toys.
You gotta trust the boys' toys.
The boys' toys started making more money than Barbie.
It was making
The
more money
girls'
than Barbie,
toys.
but they also realized that 20%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but 20% of their fucking of their
Of their whole audience was women.
Yeah.
Girls.
and
Yeah.
so they decided that they wanted to empower the little girls,
Well,
and that's where they came up with She-Ra.
Sheila.
Some-
I mean Shira.
She-Ra, yeah.
Somebody's
She-Ra.
got
She-Ra.
somebody's
And it
got
was
to
like-
properly bang the Barbies.
Dude, not for nothing though. When I found out about She-Ra though,
banged
I was like, you know, I had a friend down the block. She was a girl, and like I always wanted to play He-Man. She wanted to play Barbies. And honestly, when I found out there was She-Ra and she liked it, I was like, yes.
Yo, we're getting married.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be He-Man. She's gonna be Sheila, and that's it.
I'm
You
6
know?
years old and you're my wife.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well,
Power of
that's
the
a little
Force.
weird because He-Man and She-Ra are apparently siblings.
Siblings. Yeah.
Well, you know what I
Canonically
mean.
siblings.
I was just
No,
psyched to-
because
I was just
wasn't-
psyched to play
in
the
the
same thing she
original
wanted to
one-
play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, wasn't She-Ra in the original one? She was from a different planet that Mordok was trying to take over.
No, she was the sister that got sent to the other planet. It went from Eternia to Etheria. And she was
Okay.
the protector of Etheria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is now Ethereum, which you can buy in Dodge. You can buy on.
You can find it on.
Robin
Shout
Hood?
out to
You can
Elon
find it
Musk,
on-
who we want to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fight Elon.
Yeah.
I'll fight anyone.
We'll fight him on a rocket that he built.
But yeah, what we all know is going to end up happening and a remake happens is The Rock is going to get He-Man.
I was thinking that. Yes, The Rock is definitely
please
going to
don't.
get.
I'm kind of tired.
So
of The
hold
Rock.
on. Hear me out. It'll be Tom Holland as Prince Adam and The Rock
When he
as
turns into-
He-Man.
Yo, what about The Rock and
Oh, man.
Skeletor?
Rock as Skeletor would be pretty sick.
The Rock's not bad when he does villain roles.
He doesn't do
Yo,
villain
Danny
roles.
DeVito has to be the little fucking.
Yo, bro, that would be
What's the
so
other-
amazing.
No. It's
You know who we
Cringer.
could probably
Danny DeVito is Cringer.
fucking Jason Momoa. They might give it to him.
Oh yeah, I could see he sucked when they redid Conan.
Yeah.
I didn't see the remake of Conan.
He was
him.
supposed to be the Crow.
Yeah, because it sucked.
Really?
Yeah.
He's allegedly talking about being Lobo. I would like that.
I can see
like
that.
Lobo.
I can
that,
see that.
actually.
I
I
like
can see
Lobo.
that.
But he's already fucking Aquaman.
Lobo's good.
Yeah, but James Gunn is now heading DC, so they gotta revamp
Well-
everything again.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause-
didn't they just finish up doing Aquaman? Like literally just
I think
filming Aquaman 2?
I'm. S-
Or did they scrap that like they did Batwoman?
Scrap it. Amber Heard. Thanks.
No, are they
Amber.
still back and forth or bringing Henry Cavill back as Superman, or are they just gonna fucking total reboot?
I think they total reboot with him.
Total reboot. Instead, he's going to
I
Amazon,
think that's
not
a-
sponsored, to do Warhammer.
Well,
that's-
apparently it was fucking The Rock who fucked that up.
Wait, he's fucking The Rock?
Yeah, he's fucking. Yeah, he fucked up Henry
fucking?
Cavill's being in return of Superman.
I can
That's
see
because that's because the Rock's fucking ego. He didn't want fucking Black Adam to.
that. To lose to anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also why he's not doing the Rock doing a Shazam movie too.
Oh,
Even though
Yeah.
he's literally a fucking Shazam villain.
For a while.
Yeah, which makes no sense.
For a while, and then he comes back, and now
For
he's
a
an
while.
anti-hero.
What were you gonna say?
Because the
Yeah.
Rock's fucking ego.
Yeah, what were you going to say, Kane?
Sorry.
no, that's all right. It was off topic, honestly. Anyway, but
Welcome to Stumbling Down.
sorry, the microphone throws me off a little bit.
It's okay.
What do you guys think about the new Batman?
Which one?
With
With,
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Oh, it
He
was,
was
I haven't
pretty
seen that
good.
one yet.
It was actually pretty good.
when the Batmobile showed up for the first time. Fucking Revenant's engine. I got unironically hyped in the theater.
Hello, little chub.
He got a little lady boner.
Yo.
You got a little chubby.
Dude, that
Like-
honestly
It's
with
cool if
the
you dig.
with
Watch
the
the
sound,
mic.
with the with like the fucking theater sound going on and everything, it was yeah, it was pretty fucking hype.
That's cool.
Hey, Garrett.
As long as you didn't come in the theater.
But
Which
yeah,
I didn't.
so
but I
Danny
heard
DeVito
that.
should be Cringer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the non-Battle Cat, and then we have, I don't know, fucking somebody else be Battle Cat.
No, Danny DeVito can't be a battle cat.
No. It won't be Danny DeVito as Battle Cat. He's going to be the non-Battle Cat Cringer.
No.
Yes.
No, he's got to be. Hold on.
Orko?
Where's the little warlord thing?
I say Orko.
Orko.
Yeah, right.
He's
little
the wizard
wizard fucking thing.
with the hat.
Gonna
Yeah.
be. It gotta be.
No.
Yeah. Who else is gonna be in?
Dolph Lundgren?
Oh, Jonah Hill.
He's still too tall.
The big Seth Green fucking play fucking Orko.
Jesus Christ, fuck. He's in everything.
Alec Baldwin.
yeah.
Is he allowed in movies anymore?
Yeah, man. He
gonna bail
got
him out?
acquitted. He's okay. He's all right.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
He's
I
fine.
don't think he. To be fair, he wasn't liable criminally, but he was sure as shit liable civilly, for that.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
fucking.
he got off.
He's
Chris
liable
Rock.
to be an
crazy.
idiot.
Chris Rock will be Orko.
Yeah, but then
Yo, Chris will actually work here. if you need help.
I'm assuming this is a in joke with you guys.
I don't know.
Yeah. I know him forever. Like you guys.
Unfortunately.
Well, we have also known him forever because canonically he is our cousin.
It has since been
Bro, you
established
have
in lore.
family?
family.
I'm just kidding. No,
You have brothers.
And this is
you
where
have a
Vin Diesel
job?
comes about.
Oh shit, we
Family.
forgot Vin
We have
Diesel.
family.
Yeah,
Yo,
Vin
I don't
Diesel's
like
gonna
Vin
get a role.
Diesel anymore. I'm so done with him.
He's got to get. a
Nah, I
role.
couldn't take it seriously. Whatever he does, I can't take seriously. I don't know what it is. I just can't.
No,
do
I
it.
fucking
can't take him
doofy head.
seriously.
Yeah, no.
He looks like a little fucking penis.
Yo, easy. Relax. Don't relax.
He ruined fucking a Valiant
do to
comic
you?
adaptation.
Why are you so angry?
But
No,
I
Oh,
think-
Okay.
I think that the cartoon is just way too iconic to say that it's the Toys line.
Yes.
I mean,
mean-
it is for boys' toys.
After,
I mean, realistically, like I said, there's no way that you don't see or hear things and just hear him going. "Meh."
Well, I mean, I kind of have the association now because Robot Chicken using the toys to do the sketches and shit.
Oh yeah. Robot
Chicken does
Chicken's
help,
fucking got some funny.
Shout out to Adult Swim
What
episode.
was it?
Yes.
Molar, the attorney and dentist. He gets the fucking dental floss, but I get a drill in the eye.
Yeah, what's up with some of those characters? Can we go over some of the characters?
Oh yeah, we were talking about He-Man, weren't we?
Yes, we were. So there's He-Man, She-Ra, Skeletor.
Yeah,
Man at
so the
Arms.
first two. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, what was his name with the nunchucks? Oh, no, wait,
Nunchucks.
never mind.
Fake Or.
Michelangelo.
no.
Fisto
No.
or Fistor.
I went off
Fisto,
topic. I smoked a lot of
Orko,
weed.
Sheila, Man at
Off topic.
Arms.
Man at Arms. Yeah.
I
Man,
fisted as
Man.
much,
Faces.
I
Manny
fisted
Face.
as much as I
Trapjaw.
could, but I can't fist anymore.
I think that Trapjaw is maybe their most
Trap-
clever.
Yeah, Merman.
Merman. Yeah.
Beast Man,
You got
Ram Man.
Buzz Off.
Yo, who had the He-Man that there was a thing on the back. You put those old school caps in it, and you would turn his body, and it would make the pop sound like a cap gun. And do you guys remember that?
I don't remember that. That sounds fucking sick.
That
No, that
does
sounds
sound
like
really cool.
1989 before I was born.
Oh, I'm gonna bring that up right
You
now.
know, toys used to be fucking. They used to give radiation as a toy. Excuse me as I steal this.
They sure did have radiation as a toy. They also had lawn darts. Anybody ever hear of jarts? People died.
What wasn't that? That was a plot point in a fucking Jim Carrey movie using lawn darts.
People died.
Oh,
Oh, what was the movie? What was the movie? What was the movie? Where he had multiple personality.
Me, myself,
Me,
Irene.
Myself, and Irene,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I made you kill again, Whitey. Oh, I just lied. I made that up so you wouldn't kill me.
Oh shit.
You never had this as a kid?
Nah. I
You
think
for
so.
real?
He pulled
Oh,
up
that's
on
cool.
eBay a
No,
action-
Makari.
whatever of the action figure he was mentioning, which is a He-Man that
called-
turns its body.
A pop cap 1984 action figure. So you'd put the cap in the back, like the old school like 6-shooters.
Oh, the sig- oh yeah.
Yeah, and you pop it, and He-Man would twist his waist like you're throwing a punch, and it would make a pop.
That's cool.
Yeah, look at that thing. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is a He-Man.
Remember those cap guns? Those things were sick.
Brian, you remember that, Brian?
Now I remember that shit. I do remember that.
The thing was fuck. That was thing. Can I say fuck?
That was the cap gun that was in the
Can't
cowboy
say
hat.
fuck. He's gonna have to
Okay.
bleep it. You have to
All right.
bleep. Censor. There you go. It's a little late because
No, we were talking about He-Man.
no, we're talking about everything.
Well, it's
This is Mattel Toys, and this is He-Man. He-Man.
this is Spinal Tap.
Hi, I'm
What was the name of Skeletor's Battle Cat?
Oh,
fuck.
It wasn't
The purple
Skeletor,
cat.
Right? It wasn't Skeletor.
I think it was literally. I think it was just Battle. No.
No, because Battle Cat was Lionos. I mean,
Yeah, He-Man.
He-Man's.
He-Man.
I don't know because they kill it in the Kevin Smith version.
Yeah, which sucks.
There's.
They kill a lot of characters in the Kevin Smith reboot.
Did you guys know that there's 7 different video games for He-Man?
Is there
Really?
There's 7.
Or is it really?
Yeah. 4 of them are arcade / like
Panther.
Atari.
Panther.
Panther, yeah, that's what it was.
Panther. Oh, yes.
Don't sound like you knew that.
We all
I
knew
did it.
Oh yeah, Panther. I knew that.
Yeah.
Clicks back, you know.
fucking boy.
As soon
No,
as
he
somebody
was
mentioned
shit.
who it was, I totally remembered and knew.
Yeah, and then the toy was fucking velvet. It was sick, purple.
Oh,
velvet.
yeah. That you have that one, Garrett.
Yeah,
Yo, what do you do with that one, Garrett?
I fucking.
You know what he does with it.
Yo,
I've seen him.
I wear it around the fucking house like a fucking purple
He says,
velvet. dude.
"Hello,
Like a-
Steph. I'm Panther."
Yeah,
It's
you roll up
real
to the club with a
velour.
fucking purple velvet tiger, dude.
Rich, velvety velour.
Walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock.
What up? I got a purple fucking tiger. And it's
What do you expect from the
No,
fucking
we got-
80s?
What we're gonna say is, "Hey, girl,
In the 80s.
want to see my Panther?"
Yeah,
That's it.
And they'd be like, "No, it's the name of my fucking cat."
It's in my toy figure. Here it is.
Works 60% of the time, every time.
Oh, it smells like garbage infused diapers.
Is that Sex Panther?
I work today.
You have a massive erection right now.
I didn't shower that day. Really seals in the juices.
I don't know if you noticed, but I just did 1,000.
I fight crime in a rubber suit.
But yeah, so we were. I was trying to talk about something.
He-Man?
He-Man.
Yeah,
He-Man?
that doesn't sound right.
Fabulous secret powers.
Yes.
We're here for the He-Man.
They reveal unto you.
It just had. He-Man had so
Did-
many iconic
Did at the end
voiceover
of,
actors.
at the end of every episode, did they have like a
A little PSA.
like a little
Like
almost
90%
Yeah.
of them.
right?
G.I.
Yeah.
Joe had that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
at the end of it, and in this lesson,
Yeah,
you learned
don't
that.
play on the train tracks, kids.
Yeah, you remember when they tried to make fucking He-Man out to be like some sort of homoerotic fucking shit? They're like, oh, you can't have kids play with He-Man because he's gay. Look at him.
Wait.
Dude, wasn't that the ambiguously gay duo on SNL?
Ambiguously gay action do you?
Is that
Well,
what you're talking
because they were
about?
trying to say basically He-Man was just basically a loincloth with a fucking dinky little fucking vest on with a T.
I mean,
Tell me
that's
he's not.
You're not wrong.
I mean,
He was fucking one of the fucking village people.
I mean, I think they should have fluffed his hair a little bit.
A little bit more, right?
You know?
yeah. Who the fuck gets a bowl cut?
Yeah. He looked like that guy from California, you know, that did it. He was like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to do a bowl cut.
He looks like Oliver Tree.
I just like that he looks.
And that
He looks the same as he does as Prince Adam. Barely.
that's what I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Superman. It's the Superman Clark Kent theory.
No.
Prince Adam had the exact same sword, same haircut, looks exactly the fucking same. He just
No.
got a little bit bigger when he transformed into fucking He-Man.
That wasn't the only thing that changed. His hair got a little bit darker and he got a tan.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's Hulk
So he
Hogan's
went to
younger
the
brother.
so he went to the tanning salon every single time he turned into He-Man.
Yes, he went to Jersey when he went to when he became He-Man.
I
The
think
GTL did.
I think Savage.
That's
He-Man
what
was
I
pretty good
thought.
design.
You know when they made the Kevin Smith version, when Telia finally finds out, it's like, you're a dumb bitch. How did you not realize he carries around the same fucking sword, same fucking bowl haircut? They look exactly the same. You don't know, but his fucking mom, but his mom knows. His mom knew the whole fucking time.
Lucky coincidence?
Lucky
Like-
coincidence. I
She's
am
like,
a
wait.
god.
King Randor didn't know.
He did not know because he's just a dumb shit.
Hey, you be nice about King Randor.
Well, they changed. They made him look a little bit different, like a little bit more younger, a bit more kid-like in the Kevin Smith version.
Can someone tell me
Yeah.
The original version is just fucking He-Man with a shirt on.
Can someone tell me the plot of the first episode?
Of which
Ooh.
one?
He-Man.
The original.
The original Masters of the Universe.
The original, that's where he
I
definitely
don't
gets
know,
his
Skeletor
powers.
shows
But
up and does something. There probably was no like real establishing episode, was there? It just started and just rolled right into it. That's how some of these things used to roll back then.
Yeah.
I think in the first one of the episode, it's just the sorceress calls on Prince Adam. I think he just wanders to the castle and fucking, here's a fucking sword, play around with it, and fucking, you get to turn into a fucking big guy.
So the first one that I remember is where he's trying to save these comets. There's 2 comets and there's a comet specialist, a comet sorcerer, and
A comet sorcerer.
yeah, and it's like a yin yang comet, and Skeletor, because the good comet gets blown up, so Skeletor takes control of the bad comet, and he tries to blow up everything. And the comet specialist, the comet connoisseur, is like, yo, this is bad. Go take care of this. And then he starts getting all like the little comet bits that get broken up from this episode. And they all put it together. And they all try and get the comets, the little bits to form a new good comet. And they're like, yo, I can feel evil off of this comet. It feels bad and slimy. And he's just like, oh, don't worry about that.
What?
And it's, oh yeah, it's weird. The comet connoisseur. But it's
Alrighty
fantastic. Some of these things are just fantastic. There's one of where Skeletor tricks He-Man into thinking that he killed a guy.
That's a
Now, mind you, this is like the most elaborate plot ever, because he could just like frame him using fake ore, the blue Prince Adam, the blue He-Man that nobody fucking realizes isn't Prince Adam.
They sold
Really?
a ton of toys.
Yeah.
What's up?
They sold a ton of toys.
Yeah, but
So
Yeah.
That's all they needed to do.
but
And
nobody
the robot.
Out
Prince
me
Adam?
way, homo.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no
he hit
one
that nail on the
realizes. No one realizes Fakor is not Prince Adam because he's just blue and looks exactly the same. But instead,
He's just really cold.
there's this goblin thing without a heart, and they set it up so this way.
A goblin without a heart, you say?
Yeah. So they set it up so this way, He-Man, while he's fighting Skeletor, accidentally kills, quote unquote, this goblin, and they go to check his pulse, and because he doesn't have a heart, obviously nothing shows up. And He-Man throws away his fucking blade. He's about to give up and all this shit. Tila ends up almost being a suicide bomber. Orko's Orko's like,
What
Smoking
version
crack
is
in the
this?
corner.
this is season 2, towards the end,
Yeah, well, there were 86 episodes? There's
120, but
Yeah,
130.
there's 65, 130, 65 in each season. And there's only 2 seasons.
crazy.
But
'cause a
but
lot of-
Orko, he wasn't smoking crack in the corner. He saw this,
He was sucking
realized that Skeletor.
Sorry, smoking meth.
No. He. This is like one of the episodes where he actually does something useful. He figures out that Skeletor tricked him, and tries to let He-Man know, but he gets captured, and they put him in an anti-magic prison. So this way he can't escape, right? But he just shrinks himself down so this way he can squeeze between the bars. And then he tells him, and he gets his blade, and everything's saved, and it's great. Remember, guys, friendship.
friendship.
The
Friendship.
power of friendship.
And in this episode, He-Man.
G.I. Joe had that too.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
You were here. I
was
swear.
Here. I was here, but I was in a different dimension.
A
Yeah?
different
I'm
dimension.
back now. Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Were you in Eternia?
No.
How about Etheria?
How about Ethereum?
Ethereum. I was
Trading.
seeing my stocks.
were you with the DMT elves?
Anyway,
We're just gonna gloss over that one, I guess.
We're here now.
we're here now. Let's talk about He-Man.
So, what's your favorite toy
My favorite toy
that you have?
Oh,
Your favorite He-Man toy that you have specifically?
okay. So I have a couple. I have I collect a bunch of different action figures and stuff like that. So most of it's Star Wars, wrestling, all different types of wrestling from all over the world.
He-Man.
He-Man is on my miscellaneous shelf. So I have one of every He-Man that has come out over the years, the remakes and stuff like that. So from 86 on, up until I think Super 7 is the last purchase I had of He-Man. I believe it's Super 7. But it's a super cool figure. But, that's on my miscellaneous shelf. But that's I remember from a kid, from being a child, The action figures and stuff, the He-Man made an impression on me. I loved He-Man, So,
But which
fucking
one's your
He-Man.
favorite?
The newer one just came out from Super 7.
That's your
That one's
favorite?
cool. Yep, multiple heads. You can change it for the robot He-Man, the Prince Adam, the cold Prince Adam morphing. It's pretty dope. Yeah.
It's morphin' time, you say.
Brian, you got one?
I'm trying to think on that one.
All right, Garrett.
Battle Cat. Fucking
You have
ori-
Battle Cat? He's your favorite right now?
Yeah, the original.
OG.
The original one with the freaking the red freaking saddle and stuff. Pop
So-
that shit on.
So Battle Cat was originally supposed to be another big gym thing that they just repurposed.
Big Jim.
He
They
was
just
scaled up for 9-inch models as opposed to the 5.5 for OG He-Man.
Which is what we did. We never actually really touched on that. So, He-Man was actually one of the first 5 and a half inch scales, because everything up until that time was a 4-inch scale.
No.
Not everything, but for the most part.
I think G.I.
No.
Joe, which
It was
was
a
a
Remco.
9-inch.
9-inch.
G.I. Joe was around. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying because
Big Jim was 9-inch.
and they were all the
Big
same
Jim.
exact. Like Mike.
Kenna
saying,
was 3
everything
3/4.
Yeah, but that was like the first, because
Literal Matchbox.
a lot of stuff when it came out, like
Just admit you're wrong.
it's not technically wrong, because if you actually watch the fucking documentary of it, it says that it was the first of fucking
He
of
watched
its
the
kind.
documentary. He knows what he's talking about.
Yes, it was
the
the
one thing the He-Man figures were based off the AM. Oh my god,
Yes.
those Remcos, the wrestling Remcos, they were based off of those figures. The movement and stuff like that, the bodies and stuff like that came up from
Yes.
came from that. Came from Renko. So
Yep.
they were the first, like the ones who made AWA. That's what it was. The AWA wrestling figures. You know.
He does live.
Yeah, man. Dude, come on, wrestling figures. Let's go, bro. Star Wars wrestling figures, you know. He-Man, I know, too. It's good. Rock and roll.
Brian, did you figure out your favorite yet?
I like Triclops because I remember his fucking actual eyes moving around.
Okay. Okay.
That's cool.
I like Manny faces because puns.
Fun, yeah.
And he could change up his his head.
Yeah, he did have man.
He
Yes.
has many faces.
Many faces.
You got one, D?
I mean, I don't really have any He-Man merch, but I was always partial to, the sword replicas and stuff.
The sword replicas are sick.
I just like my swords.
The I have the power.
Well, any sword, really. Although, in terms of swords, the power sword is fictional swords, low on my ranking of favorite fictional swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little too,
Boring.
Gaudy. I like how we said opposites there. You said boring. I said gaudy.
I would have to say more just kind of almost impractical.
Makes sense.
Like, there's no real hand guard or anything. It's kind of just the pommel's a little too small. Not really there. Circular handle, but that's common with anything. Just.
Can
not
someone
my
tell me
taste.
why Beastman kept getting dumber and dumber throughout the cartoons?
I liked how they made him like a complete simp for Evelyn in the.
Evelyn. Yeah.
Evil and
Kevin Smith's version.
Well, I mean,
he does have the power to control animals.
Yes.
Evelyn was looking pretty all right in that version.
And then Merman can control all of the mer things.
I don't know why people.
So basically,
dunk on
Aquaman.
in general. I don't know why people dunk on Aquaman. He's a pretty good character, especially in the actual comics and shit. Like, he's not weak. Controlling sea life can actually be pretty effective if you're, near the water.
But this is He-Man we're talking about.
In a lot of versions, he cuts off his own arm.
Yeah.
But this is He-Man we're talking about. In fact, we're talking about it so much that I'm going to tell you that currently there is an iOS, Android app for it, video game.
Wait, there's a
Really?
iOS He-Man video game.
Yeah.
Play it while you're
Huh.
taking a shit.
Yeah. There's
Interesting.
that. There's one for PlayStation 2, and then there was one for Game Boy Advance. Those were like those were the mainstream ones. And then there were 4 arcade ones that also got put on like Atari and Intellicast and all sorts of silly little home things that never got actual play.
They should definitely reboot a He-Man game.
That'd be sick.
I told you there's one on
I would-
Android right now.
Yeah, but that's not an actual.
I have an
can see,
Android. I'm gonna look that shit up.
A He-Man game in the style of Dynasty Warriors. That'd be pretty good.
In Dynasty Warrior style? I don't know about that.
I could see more being like Elder Rings or something garbage like that.
You think Elder Rings is garbage? That's a hot
Elden
take.
Ring?
I could like open world.
I would agree that doesn't really fit the He-Man style.
Open
Yeah.
world?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't think that fits the He-Man style.
don't know.
I mean,
what
it's
that shit is.
Eternia. Why wouldn't it be an eternally open world?
I think open world would be
Yeah.
dope as He-Man.
I see it being open world.
I just
I'm
like,
saying I can't see that.
I can see the
I think an
combat style
RPG
be-
would be better for him.
I think it would be closed world. Fuck it. I'm
like a
sitting around.
turn-based RPG like Final
Just close it.
Fantasy, or
It doesn't have to be turn-based, but I just think an RPG would be better.
I can see they making it more like a Dragon Ball Z game. It's slash open world slash you can do story modes with that.
I think
We can do battles and stuff.
I would make it virtual reality.
I think combat-wise, Dynasty Warriors would probably be like the most similar because it's melee, like mostly.
It's just
melee.
hack and slash.
Yeah, very light hack and slash, like not very, because like it was never really like
Took itself too seriously.
yeah in the fighting because they couldn't because violence standards back then.
So who, since it's a
Spider-Man and the Electric Company.
yeah, oh,
Nobody can climb this wall.
since
The wall you can't crawl.
Go
they're
ahead.
actually coming out with this crazy ass fucking Spider-Man movie. I saw it.
Into the
coming
Spider-Verse
attraction-
2.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like super fucking trippy, and it seems like if you're gonna,
Into
Yeah.
the Spider-Verse 2.
They
I
have,
guess
they actually have
so, man,
Spooderman in
whatever.
it too.
there's yeah. It's
So
fucking
you're going
cool.
to say before I interrupted with Spider-Man and the Electric Company?
Yeah, so since Mattel started He-Man, and since there's no real like connection to DC or Marvel or to Disney or
That's
something,
not
so-
true. They had a DC crossover.
But I'm
That
saying
and
like
DC.
rights-wise.
When
DC actually has put out He-Man comics. Dark Horse has also put out He-Man comics.
Yeah,
Who-
no, there's
I'm saying
'cause
owns
there's-
the rights to it. As
I
far as like,
think DC
if-
currently has the license.
so I'm saying like if they were to make the movie, who would be the production
It's
team
just-
behind it?
it's
Warner
all about
Brothers?
who has the most money,
Warner
who has the
Brothers?
most money.
'Cause
probably Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Like it would
I
be
can see Warner Brothers.
it would be like under the DC comic book.
No, I think
universe,
it's just
or-
a matter of
Well, I think because there's the toy rights, there's the film and TV rights, and
Yeah.
then there's the comic book
Yeah,
publishing
like all the
rights.
merch and stuff.
I
is-
think
They're
the
just gonna
publishing
buy.
rights
They'll,
is
they'll
DC.
just
So then-
they'll just
but
buy
here's the-
creative rights. That's all they'll do.
Yeah, but then who gets what? Because if everything is, you'd have to buy it as a package. Because if it's the
No,
toy
you don't.
rights, because how would you break it down?
No, because
How would you
Warner
break down
Brothers
the
did that with
merch?
DC. Warner Brothers did that with DC. Warner Brothers, when they first started making animations of like Batman and Superman, DC and Warner Brothers went to court over that.
Yeah.
DC said they had the rights, but they didn't because Warner Brothers actually bought the rights to make their own little spin-offs.
Hell, Marvel still doesn't
So
have the rights to
anybody-
some of their shit.
yep.
Like, look at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's still technically Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along with Morbius. And,
It's just like Stan Lee gave rights to different those people making Marvel movies, and he had some creative whatever, but he didn't have a lot of rights because once he gave that privilege to
well, that was
whoever-
Sony or Disney.
Well, that was
yeah,
them trying to
they're
save their
gonna-
asses at the time because Marvel wasn't worth shit,
Yeah.
so they just sold off the rights to get money.
Because let's face it,
Yeah.
if Disney had the rights, that shit would have already been done.
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
so. That's what I'm saying. Because if somebody already has the rights and control, maybe they're fighting over the rights why they haven't actually done the live action adaptation or something.
I don't think anybody's fighting over He-Man right now, based off of just
No,
what happened
I
with
don't. I don't
Netflix.
think.
After Kevin Smith shit,
So,
nah,
so
it's
take
not-
a look at what happened with Netflix. Netflix had the right to produce a He-Man TV show, and Netflix is basically like,
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
"All right,
yeah.
guys, who wants it?"
No, they have most of the right because they're still doing the He-Man. They have that He-Man, that more kid-centric one, and they were doing
Yeah,
She-Ra
that
too.
kitty one. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if like Netflix has the rights right now, realistically, anybody could have the rights for the movie.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like, who's got
Who
it?
has the money?
yeah, but Netflix.
Who has the money?
Netflix could make its own, live action thing for Netflix release only.
They
to
sure
draw-
could. They
100%.
could. They could have it written in a contract though that says
But,
that
like-
they only have the rights to the
To-
TV show
Yeah, but that's what
or
I'm saying.
animation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, take Ninja Turtles. It kind of died. And then Nickelodeon took over and it fucking boomed. Now they're making 35 different fucking adaptations, toys, everything. So,
Well,
My
Ninja
point
Turtles
is-
itself has always been a merchandise machine.
Yes, but at one point, He-Man, which is also like,
It ruled the world in 1987.
and
By the
and
way,
it
did
also
you ever see the British version of Teenage Ninja Turtles? It's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because they couldn't be ninjas.
Oh yeah.
And he couldn't have nunchucks.
Uh.
He had to have
Yeah.
it was a grappling hook because they're afraid of like the kids being violent.
Interesting.
Fucking Britain.
Hey, bud, you're still with us.
I've been here the whole entire time. I'm just chilling, listening to the conversation. You know.
Just in an alternate world.
yeah, man. Peyote, it's a motherfucker.
Wait,
Yeah,
seriously?
to me, it's anybody. To me, it's anybody who has the money right now who wants to buy the rights, and it's all about, like Jackson said, who really wants to redo He-Man right now. And I don't think anybody's really has it in their
Well-
mind right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you think Kevin Smith fucked that up? As far as like,
No, I don't think he did. I think it was just the fan base kind of fucked it up because they didn't like that
well, because there was
He-Man wasn't the main character in the reboot, and that's what kind of drew it down a little bit.
So, in theory, Kevin Smith could have fucked it up by basically making a Masters of the Universe TV show without He-Man.
I'm
But
saying, do you think like,
I don't know.
do you think that now because of how he adapted it to his vision or whatever, maybe because of all the turmoil and everybody's like, oh, you know, some hated it, some loved it. Now do you think production teams are like, fuck? Like you were saying, they got to
I
tread
think-
lightly so they don't fuck it up too much and they don't fucking.
But
piss
I
everybody
think
off.
if Kevin Smith does make another season, because if you watch the ending, they leave it open when Skeletor goes back to Snake Way, and now there's
The
that
techno
robot
guys,
thing
yeah.
that was going on, the techno
Spoilers,
thing.
by the
They
way.
leave it, they leave it open. So if Kevin Smith decides to, if he gets enough, whatever, reboot it, come back with another season and pretty much makes it, because now He-Man will be back and draw that fan base back. I can maybe think
I mean, realistically,
people
then I
might
guess we
think
can
of
go
making
back
an
to-
actual movie.
I guess we can go back to like almost rights because I mean we forget also that Kevin Smith, is big into comics and he's produced a bunch of comics. Obviously not to the standards and to the size of like DC and Marvel and all those things, but like his view askew and all that other stuff that he has with his own
Didn't Kevin
production
Smith
team.
had a ton of things that fail also?
I mean, it depends on how you
Kevin Smith is very very hit or miss.
like. He's done like
The-
some
the-
crazy shit you probably never even heard of.
Didn't
like
you
random-
Didn't he try to do that Superman with Nicolas Cage?
So, yes and no. That was failed before it even started.
That
Yeah.
I think was actually technically Tim Burton trying to do that.
It wasn't. It was Tim Burton.
I think it was Tim Burton who was trying to make the Nicolas Cage, and he just kind of ended up finding out the story and because Kevin Smith notoriously does not like Tim Burton. They've kind of had a on and off feud over the years.
I can see that.
Yeah, So Kevin Smith is very, very prone to being, this is the comics, this is the established lore, we will do it by the books. Especially for things like comics. Whereas Tim Burton is kind of just yeah, man, let's get Jack Skellington in this.
If you know the comics and you know Tim Burton's Batman, they're two very different things. And
Depending on the writer.
Kevin Smith didn't like Tim Burton's version of Batman, so he
Okay, so let me ask you this question then, right? As fans, right? Which would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer their own twist on it, or would you prefer the comic version of it in front of your face? Because
I think I like say how they did it with if we're going with the Dark Knight Rises, which is both very much by the comics and also its own kind of thing for its own. You have to find a good balance of both to the comics and kind of its own thing. That's one of the things I think Marvel's kind of has its own strength on. You could see the comic, but it's also its own thing because of the expectations of how film and certain things work and everything.
Yeah, they
So-
can't have.
I agree on that. Yeah, you got to. I think you should go by the comic. I can understand you throw your little spins into it, to make it a little bit more better, like Hollywood it up.
So
But yeah, I think you need. I think you still need to follow the comic. I don't think you should just go fucking astray and just make your own version because that's not gonna
So what
draw a
we're
lot of people.
so what we're saying is that we don't want the cartoons because the cartoons were nothing like the comics. We
That's
want
ex-
actually Conan the Barbarian.
I would love that. That would be dope.
I would like that.
I think that would be great. I think that's because most of the people that grew up with this are now our age, right? So,
Speak for yourself, oldie.
hey man, you know what it is. But like I myself would be like, yo, I gotta see He-Man. Like it's a live action. Like I love, like as a kid when the Masters of the Universe came out, I loved that. I was like, yo, I love this movie. And to this day, even though it's awful, I still love that movie. You know?
It has its charm. The Dolph Lundgren
100%.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
very
put it
much-
on-
I could watch that.
It's
Inoffensive.
It's great. It's just
But I mean,
pure
that's
heart.
exactly what He-Man was.
Yeah.
It's both reverse
Yeah.
and full isekai at the same
Yeah.
time.
A big handsome dude with an accent,
Jackson
you know?
knows a thing or two about isekais.
I know nothing of isekais. I was not in a separate dimension.
Oh man.
Yeah, but you could be.
Oh, he was at one point.
Shout out to Psychedelics episode. Where,
Shout out to the psychedelics episode.
Nah,
yeah.
No, there's
it's
a
a
story.
shaman
that-
way.
He did he got
There
he
was some stuff involved, and I may or may not have been. Woo.
he was in a separate timeline.
Yeah.
So yeah. He
But-
got that full CIA in the 60s treatment.
But He-Man.
He-Man.
It
Oh.
Yo, can you imagine if He-Man and Conan had a baby?
Yeah.
that would be the most man.
He would be the most man.
He'd be the man. Wait, would he be Triangle Man?
Triangle Man.
Triangle Man. Triangle Man hates particle
No,
man.
he'd be Xena.
He'd be Xena.
Yo, shout out to Lucy
give birth to
Lawless, by the
Xena.
way.
Yeah.
She should have fucking actually played fucking Wonder Woman.
Lucy Lawless should have played Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Back in the day when
Oh,
she
so
was
who
yeah.
plays She-Ra?
Fucking if she was bad, yeah, even Shira. If she was the age when she made Xena, she should.
Oh, yeah,
she,
yeah. If we're talking about
Yeah.
20 years ago,
Yo,
no,
Brian.
Yeah.
Who plays She-Ra in this version?
nowadays.
And don't tell me like Margot Robbie or something.
Gal Gadot.
Nah. No.
Yo, right now. Marry,
Right now?
fuck, kill. Gal Gadot, Margot Robbie, or the chick who played
I can
Xena,
see
Warrior
that.
Princess. Go.
In
I
her
can see
prime.
Margaret.
Yeah, in her prime.
Not right now.
Right now.
Right now,
Geriatric
Not right now.
diapers and everything.
If you, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you choose Xena, she's gonna walk out that back door in her prime, in the outfit,
Then Lucy Lawless.
but she's gonna be Spanish.
But I'm not Xena.
Why is she not Spanish?
Wait a minute. Xena can't fly,
it-
but I'm not
oh.
Xena. I'm
You
Lucy
seem like you like
Lawless.
Spanish girls.
No? Simpsons reference?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, then that's the understanding. Then fucking Kevin Sorbo, if he was in his prime, he could be fucking He-Man.
Yo, Kevin Sorbo's
Yeah,
got
right.
full like Christian like fucking he's like constantly like, there's only one God, all that like the whole Christian like kind of nationalist thing on Twitter. It's fucking I'm like, my dude, you played a demigod at one point. You were a god technically. Why are you saying there's only one God?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. All right, so
anyway.
let's see. Who for She-Ra right now?
Oh, let's see.
The chick that plays Nebula. She's all right.
She's all right, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see her being like a badass. Because she has to have a little wit too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair. She
Oh,
has
shit,
I say
Margaret
Ronda
of,
Rousey, but she has no fucking acting skills.
No,
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey's nah, fuck that.
Yo, don't
You
talk
may
about
as well
her.
get a piece of wood.
Don't get me wrong, she can sure shit punch somebody, but by golly,
I
can
saw
she
that.
not act?
No.
Who the hell is that chick who fucking plays Captain Miss Marvel?
Wait, Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel he's talking about, right?
Captain Marvel is
Yeah,
Brie
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is,
no, I
Brie
can see
Larson.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
it's not bad.
see.
Yeah,
I can
okay.
see
She wouldn't be
maybe
that
her.
bad, yeah.
No,
Yeah, I can see her.
Maybe.
no, I'm sorry, but no, she is not that great either.
What about Garrett Klein?
Oh, yo, I'd kill that role. Fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Shade me now.
Wait, no, the chick who plays Starlight.
Oh, in The Boys?
Yeah, or the
Oh,
one who plays.
I could see that. That'd be
or
cool.
the chick who plays Maeve.
Maeve, I would prefer.
Maeve, yeah.
Maeve's
definitely
a
the
little
chick
more
who plays,
badass, yeah.
The chick who plays Maeve, yeah, definitely her.
Yeah, not Starlight. She's a little too preppy.
Brian, you watch The
Yeah.
Boys?
She could maybe be, on Transformers
What?
She-Ra.
You watch The Boys?
That would work, yeah. I can see that.
No, I've been meaning to watch
Dirty
it.
Mike and the
Yo,
boys.
upgrade yourself.
Thanks
The
for the
boys
F
is
shot.
good. Season 3 got wild.
Yo, crazy.
I've
It's
been
coming- season
waiting
4's
for
coming.
Yeah, they just finished
Invincible to come out.
Invincible Season 2. Shout out to Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
That's coming out end of this year, I think, yeah.
yeah, I've been waiting for that. It should be coming out in a few months. They already had the trailer for
The
it.
teaser, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So, it's just He-Man. He started in
He-Man.
1982, right? He just...
83.
I'm talking about the toy line.
Oh, okay. 82, yeah. Starland.
Yeah. He just kind of changed the world for 5 years and then
Appeared on the scene and then
kind
disappeared.
of, yeah, disappeared.
it's amazing that 2 seasons was 5 years back then.
No.
No. I'm
No.
saying, like, no, the 2
Yeah.
seasons were only
It
a
was
couple.
two-
It was
It's
2
two-
years.
2 years.
From
was 2
1983
years,
to
yeah.
1985.
In
Oh, it's just
85.
blasted out that
Yeah.
in 2 years?
Yeah.
Holy
Filmation.
shit.
And you could tell on some episodes.
Those poor Korean kids.
No. This is Filmation. Shout out to Tom and Jerry again. Where
Yeah.
they just kind of like just demolished the fucking poor artist. But it was what it was, you know? And it just changed the world for a while, like I said.
It's legendary. It's still around now. You know how long ago is that? It's almost 40. It's 40 years. 40 years.
That is how math
You know?
works.
Yeah.
Yes.
For
That
sure.
is the math.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is that is the correct math.
It checks
So,
chart. PowerCon. It's a thing.
Yeah,
Wait, there's a He-Man fucking convention?
He-Man
Yeah.
convention, yeah. Straight up.
People still cosplay as He-Man. People still cosplay as
Oh, I know
Master
people
at
still-
Arms. People fucking cosplay as anything.
They still sell fucking. You can get adult size He-Man fucking Halloween costumes. And
Yeah,
shit.
I have one.
At like Spirit
Nice.
Halloween.
Yeah.
It's
That's where I'm
nuts.
going.
You're going to Spirit Halloween right now?
Brian, you could borrow mine, bro. I'll drop it off.
I don't know why we don't have a fucking Halloween store open year round.
Year-round Halloween store. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, all the
That would be
costumes
awesome.
and
That would be
shit.
cool.
and,
I
like,
they have
the
the
burger
fucking
place
Christmas
open
tree
around.
store. That's bullshit.
The Halloween burger
They don't have no
place. You ever go there?
fucking Hanukkah fucking
the hell's that?
menorah store.
It's on 110.
a Halloween burger place.
It's
Oh yeah, the haunted burger spot.
the haunted burger. Yeah.
I had no idea it's a thing. I'm gonna have to find it out now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. Halloween all year round.
Is it spoopy?
They're trying to make it, it's cool. It's cool.
I would hope they make the burger.
They'll make it. You still order it. You tell them what you want. They give you a
Spoopy
menu
burger.
and like stuff. You read it.
Is
And it
that how-
says like, hey,
That-
blue
that-
cheeseburger, bacon. Thank you.
Bacon, extra cheese.
Didn't they have a He-Man fucking ice cream bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Yo,
Good humor. Let's go, baby.
Yo, they
'Cause I
He-Man,
remember the wrestling ones. I'm like, didn't they have the He-Man one?
He-Man
Oh, they
and
had
Kiss.
a fucking chocolate bar, ice cream bar for everything.
Yo, He-Man and Kiss were like neck and neck with fucking merchandising. They're like, yo, I got a dildo. And they're like, yo, I got a pocket pussy.
I don't know if they were that competitive.
Yeah, they were.
Yo,
It was
fucking
crazy.
Kiss put their face and name on
That's what I'm saying.
everything.
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Kiss now, if they put out a fucking like that vibrated, fucking bitches
That's it.
would fucking
They probably
yo,
did.
That's it.
They probably did.
We'll get
see?
Gene Simmons to play He-Man.
No, no.
He can
He can play Skeletor?
Yeah, he can play Skeletor.
Also no. Super buff dude with skeleton face.
He could play the cult. He could play the cult leader.
What's up?
He could play the cult leader.
Orko?
No, that's a reference to Robot Chicken,
Orko?
the Beast Master.
Beastman?
I'm the Beast Master. No, whatever. It's a good sketch.
So who plays Beastman?
Oh,
That's
fucking,
Danny DeVito.
No,
Jason
fucking
Momoa.
Batista.
Batista?
Batista could do it. Yeah, there you go.
Fuck it, this is just gonna be WWE produced?
Yeah.
That
Yeah, but Batista ain't gonna do
surprisingly-
that shit.
Vince McMahon will be man at arms.
Vince McMahon at arms.
I mean, he's got that fucking mustache for it. Have you seen his mustache?
Batista said he's done after fucking Guardians of the Galaxy playing those fucking roles.
Oh, he wants to be serious now?
No, he just doesn't want to have to sit in fucking makeup all goddamn day. And you know what? I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I
He's
mean,
gonna come out
I
with
think
the
that's
Tooth
why
Fairy
he's going to die in the movie.
2. I said Batista's going to do Tooth Fairy 2.
He already did Tooth Fairy 2.
Huh? They made the second one? Tooth Fairy
there
3?
already was a second one.
Tooth
Yeah,
Fairy
oh,
3.
there was a Tooth Fairy 2 and it had a...
Larry the Cable
Yep,
Guy.
I was just about to say Larry.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Well, they'll make a third one.
I'm sure there was with Jim Carrey.
His cousin.
Did you know the WWE movie house is also the same movie house that did Happy Feet?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, no. Technically, Happy Feet was a WWE production.
No.
I'm not joking.
The Undertaker is the guy that gets Happy Feet. He's the kid that's tapping the glass. No
It was a
fucking
small
way.
cameo, but it worked.
No fucking way.
I'm not joking. Yeah, no. Technically, I think that Happy Feet was a production from the WWE.
But
The fuck was that?
outside.
That's Ray.
Oh, hey, Ray.
So
Howdy.
we have to before we can sign off, we have to figure out at least 5 more people to play these
Oh,
roles.
Jesus Christ.
We have to figure out some people to play these roles.
Who is Fistor?
Who's Fisto?
Who is Fistor?
Yo, Fisto, Ron Jeremy.
No.
He's in
shit,
jail.
yes.
I think he's in jail right now.
It's Johnny Sins.
Yes, Johnny
Sims.
Sims.
Fistor.
Greatest actor of a generation, Johnny Sims. He could be anything.
What are you talking about the greatest actor? He's the greatest man alive. He is the He-Man. He will play He-Man. He will play Beast-Man. He will play Merman. He will play Stinkor. He will...
Wait.
Yo, Chuck Norris.
No,
No.
Chuck
I'm
Norris.
sorry. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Happy Feet wasn't a WWE.
Oh, shit, we forgot about Chuck
But do you
Norris
kn-
being something.
Do you know who actually
Jean-Claude Van Damme, too.
directed and produced it? I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's not. It wasn't a WWE thing, but it was because it was George Miller, the guy who did fucking Mad Max, who directed and produced it.
I can see that.
Yeah, no, Happy Feet was George. I'm sorry, it wasn't a WWE thing.
I can see that.
It's Surfs Up was WWE.
Yeah, Surf's Up. That was a
Surfs
great
Up was
movie.
actually the WWE one. I got the
Right.
two. They're
With
both
Tank.
fucking Penguin movies. I'm sorry, I got them mixed up.
With the surfing penguin tag.
This is.
Did Undertaker have a cameo in Surf's Up? I think, didn't he have?
I don't
whether
know.
it was
Now
a
Surf's
wrestler?
Up too. Yeah, it was supposed to be like Undertaker, fucking Triple H.
Yeah, they were actually going to be the Penguins.
They were actually in that shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got the two mixed up though.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So-
So Hulk Hogan's gonna play He-Man.
No,
Yeah, Hulk
he's
Hogan.
too old.
Oh, man.
He can play Randor.
No, Jean-Claude Van Damme, if they made that shit in the 90s, would have fucking definitely played it.
I don't know. He's too thin.
Did you know Mortal Kombat was supposed to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme video game?
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It was actually supposed to be based off. It was supposed to be a Bloodsport video game with the.
Mortal Kombat's based off of Big Trouble in Little China.
Get fucking
yeah.
called out.
But,
You know, I watched that movie the other day. That's a great movie.
Which one? Big Trouble.
Big Trouble. Yeah, it's such a great movie.
That's
My 9-year-old walked in the room. He's like, "This is
yeah,
an awesome movie." I'm like, "Yo, dude, sit down. I'm gonna teach you a lesson." You know? He was like, "Dad, this is dope." I'm like, "You know the game you play, Mortal Kombat?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's based off that guy." He's like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit," you know?
Lopan is Xiao Zong. You have fucking Electricity Guy. That's fucking Raiden.
But yeah, no, it was It was supposed to be like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Big Trouble in Little China, and also Bloodsport, but it ended up
Because
Jean-Claude.
Bloodsport was fake.
Well, Bloodsport was actually was based off of this
It was based.
this fake martial artist guy who said that he won a 100-man kumite, which is where I can't think of the guy's name, something or another.
Jean-Claude.
No, the guy who
Ray Stevenson.
fuck was his name?
I could see John Claude playing Johnny Cage.
He did a lot of those bullshit martial art books too, like Ninja Mind and stuff. Fuck is his name? Ashkata Kim? Was it? Or was it
Doesn't matter. Not He-Man.
Oh god damn it. Sorry.
No, it's fine. But He-Man.
He-Man. Charlie Day would probably be good as fucking
Orko?
Yeah, I'd be satisfied with that.
I don't know.
You gotta, absolutely.
You know, the creator of He-Man chose the most generic name when he actually made He-Man.
Oh, everything. That's what we were saying. Like
It
every
was just
single
the most
name,
generic.
like
I
every
mean, the
single
same
name.
guy that came up with like Stinkor and Skeletor and Battle
And
Cat,
Fisto,
Skeletor,
Fisto has
so-
a giant fist.
As what was that guy's name that we
Beast
couldn't-
Man,
What was the guy's
Merman,
name?
Ram Man, Extendor.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything.
Manny phases.
Like Trapjaw.
Trapjaw is great.
Are you a man with many faces?
So, you know that what was that guy? Mike, right? I think we said it.
Yeah, so his first name is Mike. I don't remember the
Yeah.
last one because
So-
one of them is the vice president, the senior vice president of the Boys Toys section of Mattel,
Boys Toys.
and then the other one was the guy that came up with all the artwork for He-Man.
I think I'm the most reoccurring.
He is the most reoccurring.
By a margin.
Yeah.
By
I think
at
at
least
this
one
point I
margin.
actually own. I think I'm actually a co-host. There, I said it.
Is this new lore?
Yeah.
Is this what we're establishing
Yep.
on the He-Man episode where we're talking about He-Man?
Yeah.
We're trying to talk about
I'm a
co-host.
Discord mod.
We're talking about He-Man?
We were for
I
a
like that
second.
cartoon.
Wait, Brian, you're still
I
on
like
the
that
phone?
cartoon. Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, buddy.
I mean,
Who are you guys?
Hey, man.
Brian, I have a serious question to ask
This
you. I haven't
isn't
seen you in a
a
minute, though. Seriously. How's everything going?
I'm doing all right.
All right, good, man. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, you like guacamole?
I don't eat guacamole.
All right, I was just wondering. I'll cancel the order. Miss your brother.
I'm assuming I was going to lead to like one of those Lake Mud jokes type thing.
Nah, man, it's about guacamole, bro. You don't know me and Brian.
Mike actually.
It's all about,
Mike
the
actually
guac.
bought fucking 500 fucking cases of avocado on a drunken whim one night, so he's trying to push guacamole on everybody.
No, dude, that was actually shrimp. It was an accident, and my kid did that on Amazon on accident. All right, I got my money back.
By the way, you want any shrimp?
Yeah, guys.
Who wants some shrimp out of my trunk?
They're deveined.
Yeah.
Shrimp
Anyway.
whore.
I don't eat
Shrimp
seafood.
tour.
So when the cartel were killing everybody over avocado, Mike kind of went crazy. He was like, I gotta get me a fucking truckload. So now he has.
So which version of He-Man was your most favorite? The original, the
Thank you.
2002
The toy
one,
version,
2022,
Thank you for bringing it back.
The toy version.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
but not the toy version, the actual cartoon.
It's got to be the 1980. It's got to be the 1983 one for me. It's just
Yeah.
too classic of lines, too classic of voice acting. I mean, realistically, I can't hear Skeletor without thinking. Yeah.
I think you just like
Yes.
making that fucking sound.
I sure do too.
That should be your thing.
Did you ever
No.
see the
Welcome to
Skeletor
Room
has a
Anything
good day
Noise.
meme
Dope.
video?
I like the Skeletor bad
If I
fucking
can make that
facts.
sound, I'd be doing that shit while I was getting a blowjob the whole fucking time.
You would be doing that while giving a blowjob.
No, getting a blowjob.
Or both.
I'd be like this if I was giving it.
Yo, show them the beer bottle real quick from the camera.
All right, that's gonna get censored.
No,
That's
it's
gonna get
not.
clipped.
Don't fucking be a bitch.
But
I do not give you authorization to use my face or likenesses in any ads.
A little late for that now.
so, which cartoon do you prefer?
Honestly, man, I was born when it came out.
So is it the movie for you?
I love the movie.
I will accept the movie.
I've watched the episodes. I think as I got older, I'm like, oh, that's still cool. But I love the movie. The movies, I'm like, yeah. I like live action stuff. So yeah, the movie for me, for sure.
That's acceptable.
I think in terms of design, probably the 2002, but in terms of the actual cartoon, probably the original.
The OG is just
Yeah, I
so
agree.
much fun.
It's just so goofy.
Garrett,
You
were around during the original.
Yeah.
Technically.
I don't really.
You
I
might have
didn't
been
really.
one.
I didn't get into the. I'll tell you which one I didn't like, or not really. I didn't really get into the Kevin
The-
Smith one.
The 2020.
Yeah.
20.
Whenever I watched like the
122.
first like 2 episodes, and I was like, I don't know.
Like I said, I enjoyed that one actually.
I would
I
probably
ended up liking
say.
it.
I'd probably say like the early 2000 one.
That's the design you like, but you prefer because you pointed at him and he said that he likes the design.
No,
from
I'm
the-
saying like I like the whole design, like the whole, like this. That was a good version of it. 2000. I mean, because I don't really remember. I was just being born as that stuff. I was.
You were
one,
rounding
2.
fourth base as we speak.
I was rounding fourth base as I was getting. My,
What?
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 You've never rounded fourth base?
No, I
most
only
based.
played baseball for like 2 seasons. I didn't like baseball. Yeah, I like lacrosse better. Yeah.
How very
That's just
Long
a New
Island
England
of you.
thing.
Well, Long Island, but yeah.
Yeah.
Long
And
Island.
you, Brian? You asked the question.
I prefer,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I prefer the original
Oh, Brian, you're
classic
here.
because, yes, I am. I grew up on that, but I agree with the 2002 version. I like the animation of it. I liked how they tried to make it a spin, like it was a continuation from the original, but you can't go wrong with the original.
What about Spaceman?
Spaceman fucking sucked.
You didn't like leggings?
No.
You never
When
wonder
I
what
first saw
felt
that
like?
shit, when I saw that shit first go on, I probably watched an
Funny on
episode,
YouTube.
episode or 2, and I was like, "This is garbage."
It's like when
I don't even consider that. That to me, that's like Dragon Ball GT, fucking garbage. I don't.
Whoa,
that
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
that doesn't exist to me.
like when a certain,
Dragon Ball GT wasn't bad. It just wasn't approved.
Yeah, it sucks. It doesn't exist.
Dragon
It came
Ball
out with
GT
cool
had
designs.
its moments.
It had cool designs.
Go par par. Go par par.
It,
Go par
it,
par.
it had good designs, yes.
Mid? Is mids?
Go par par.
Go away.
You know what I'm talking
Go
about.
away.
Go par par.
Go away.
It
Are
has
we
its
are we
moments.
gonna say that Dragon Ball Super is that much better than GT?
Oh fuck no.
Fuck yeah, I think so.
I said that much better. I'm saying it is
Okay.
better, but by that
everything
much.
everything
It's
before
better
the
because there's
Tournament of
I'm gonna
somewhat-
say it. I
is-
love dragging my balls all over Gen Z.
But
Isn't that what you guys were just
honestly
fucking
though, I
saying?
think I think Super Saiyan 4 is a better design than Ultra Instinct though.
Same thing with Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue.
That's why I love you.
I liked the blue with Kaioken. That's not a bad look.
Yeah.
What
Alright,
about
let's put this bottle
Blue
over there.
Mastered or Blue Above or Beyond Blue?
I like.
What about Ultra
Vegeta's-
Ego?
Vegeta's Ultra Ego. God fucking A.
He loses his eyebrows.
I have seen him drag his balls.
See?
I just,
Oh yeah, you're here.
yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Space
anyway,
He-Man
yeah.
does not exist to me.
Brian?
Yes.
Space He-Man?
Wait.
Yeah,
Cheat your
Space He-Man, it just totally sucked.
Fair enough. Space He-Man is...
And the creators knew that because it couldn't even last fucking one season.
So now She-Ra or He-Man?
Who would you
Who
fuck?
are we having sex with? Is that what we're saying? I mean, that's the only question.
I mean,
Yo, He-Man in those leggings are fucking She-Ra, Brian.
Yeah.
Let's go.
If you had to fucking get one of these two guys off, or one of these two off to save your life, He-Man or She-Ra, who are you going?
I feel like it'd kind of be easier with He-Man because you know what you're doing, but at the same
Exactly.
time, She-Ra would probably be way more fun.
Yep.
I would
I'm dead.
agree. Yeah.
If I have to get fucking She-Ra off, I'm dead. Might as well just fucking. I mean,
I think you'd be dead
I
getting
guess
her off anyway because those thighs.
She cracked down like a pineapple.
At least I'd die being like a happy person.
Death by Schnoo Schnoo.
Death by Snoo Snoo. Futurama reference.
Reference.
Yeah, She-Ra's
Reference to the
probably
reference,
fucking,
reference,
like,
reference.
China. Yeah, we forgot China. She-Ra could be played by China.
All right.
She's dead, bro.
She's dead?
Dude,
she's
she's
dead.
been
Shit.
dead.
She is
could play
dead.
Skeletor.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so bad. God bless you. Rest her soul, China.
I'm sorry, China. I'm sorry.
Golly.
Oh man, that was good, bro.
Whoa.
That was funny though. Yeah.
Golly.
You can say stuff like that because I can go all day like that.
Yeah, I mean, up until people decide they want to go home.
All right, cool.
Brian, you still with us?
I am still with you
How much longer you got?
now.
You gotta go?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Where you going?
My father needs help with something.
All
right.
Put us on hold. Help him out and come back.
Put them on. Bring
Yeah,
it.
take a piss.
him
Make
up.
sure you shake.
All right.
Mr. Healy, Brian's going to help you, and then he's going to come back.
I feel like we're kind of just divulging in circles at this point.
Yeah, let's just talk shit.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So,
We should have a stumbling down history road. Just
I'm going to have to say you guys
That's
have
gonna
a
be our
good
time
night.
for the episode.
Brian, I
is-
love you, dog.
Brian, I love you,
See
bro.
Jews.
Yo, Brian, it was nice talking to you,
Love
man.
you
Who
guys
else
too.
good, bro?
Nice talking to you guys too.
'Cause he's
have a good night.
sweet.
This has been
Have a good night.
This has been Stumbling Down History Road.
Yo, let's
Good
do
night,
it.
folks.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.